Perhaps by this time all of you have heard about Queen Pwnzalot. Not long ago she faked a boss run using a transparent blindfold covering her eyes. Her achievement caught Asmongold's attention and the things went viral. When she was challenged that her run was faked by multiple other YouTubers and experts, she said she would do it again. And there you go, she did it. Queen Pwnzalot killed the boss again using a proper blindfold, and she had her monitors covered with paper to make things look even better for her. In a way, she did the impossible. Now everybody was convinced, especially Asmongold, that Queen Pwnzalot was 100% legit. However, after a brief investigation, it was discovered that she allegedly cheated again. This time, she was more creative. She used a third monitor and she was wearing a blindfold in a loose way that allowed her to see through gaps around her nose. And the whole story ended with one of her moderators joining Asmongold's stream, saying that she didn't cheat because trust me bro. And to be honest with you, this stream gave birth to these iconic lines.
My understanding of the psychological body language, whenever that happens, people usually actually huddle up more to protect their mid body, because that's where your organs are. That's where you know.
I'm a physician.
You don't.
That's not
that's
entirely
not true.
Now, do I think that she cheated? 99.9%. The biggest proof was the way she played. Not the third monitor, not the loose blindfold, but the way she played. You cannot look up to strike the dragon head while being blindfolded. And the most amusing part was when she said that she did that because she already killed the dragon thousands of times and she always played like that.
I think people are dismissing and forgetting that I've spent more hours in-game killing this monster than some people have spent in the entire game. For anyone that doubts my ability to do this, why don't you kill something for almost 5,000 times and see how you do? Another main criticism of my blindfolded run is the fact that I adjust my camera to fight the monster without using lock-on. This is just how I fight it. All the time. Every time.
Okay, for more than 30 years I have been walking the earth. This is thousands, tens of thousands, millions, even billions of steps. What happens if I close my eyes and start walking? It is a completely different experience because you take away one of my primary senses. And you can even test that at your home, in your room. Just stand up, start walking, close your eyes, you can see that everything is different, regardless of the fact that you did that for hundreds, thousands, if not millions of times. So the whole story doesn't make any sense. You cannot just cover your eyes and play the same way, especially when it comes to video game, and especially when it comes to build that has to be super accurate in order to succeed. What is bugging me though is that recently she took down her Twitter and removed all her videos from her YouTube channel, claiming that she was threatened and doxed. Guys, say whatever you want about her, but this is way too much. Leaving a comment under a YouTube video is one thing, doxing and threatening someone is a completely different story. Yes, she cheated and she should suffer the consequences, but trust me, all the backlash she's going through at the moment is quite a reasonable punishment for her alleged lies. After all, she didn't kill anybody, she didn't steal from charity organization or something. So I kind of feel bad for her, kind of. And I know people will say, how do we trust that this is actually happening to her? I mean, the doxing and stuff in the first place, after we already know that she's a liar. We don't. There is no proof for that, but I'm inclined to believe her this time, since I was browsing the comments after her second fake run a couple of days ago, and the majority of the comments, if not 99% of the comments, were, to put it mildly, not very kind, and a lot of them being quite hateful, to be honest. The moral of the story: this is what happens to you if you decide to cheat for clout. It might be too harsh, but people don't like cheaters, and eventually the whole thing will backfire on you. Now, is this only happening to her because, let's be real, she's a good-looking girl? Or would be the same thing if it was a regular dude cheating? I don't know, but at least everyone going forward will have something in mind before he tries cheating, knowing the possible consequences. And finally, what she has to do is simple. If she cheated, which is 99.9% certain, she just has to release a video with an apology. It isn't too much, it isn't too hard. She messed up, she cheated, she lied to us, now all she has to do is to apologize. It is not a big deal, come on. However, what if she didn't cheat? And we all have to ask ourselves a simple question. What if we are wrong and somehow, just somehow, she's legit? she can easily prove us wrong by doing a third run. And if she does it, and she actually kills the dragon, the biggest question is, what happens next?